Welcome back. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on AM 1170. The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel, your host with Whissel Realty, joined also by Sonia and Chris with the Whissel Realty team and Mr. Jason Hall with Team Home Loans. Before the break, we were talking with Sonia and Chris a little bit about what you guys can do to get your offers accepted in a low inventory market so that when the market does increase, like we're predicting prices to increase over the next few months, you get to be at the front of the line instead of chasing after it. And if you ever want to connect with anybody on the show, you can always text us or give us a call, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. So, Sonia, what are some other tips right now? It's crazy competitive, 5, 10, 15 offers on properties right now. We just listed one. It was in Santee. It was listed by another broker 4 times. And last time it was listed, they were at a range of $440 to $450. Seller hired us. We recommended an increase in price to $460. 1 week on the market, I've got 5 offers, and we're well above that $460 number. And that's, a testament, one, to what good marketing can do. But at the same time, just a nice fresh approach on a listing, it's getting 5 offers on it. So, our seller is going to have to pick between these 5 offers. So what can somebody do when they're one of these 5 to get that offer accepted?
Sure. 1, hire us at Whissel Realty. We'll get your offer accepted. I
love it. Just no BS. Just hire us. Simple.
Just hire
it's
us.
just
we'll
that
get your
easy.
offer accepted. That's right.
But it does make a difference being on a good team, right? It really does. And that's what I think the average consumer thinks. They can just go anywhere and get their offer accepted, and any agent will do. But it truly makes a difference being part of a team and working closely with the team you guys have. So just to call up for you guys on that.
Yeah, no, I mean, we fight for our clients. We don't just submit an offer. So the other thing we do is we communicate. Pick up the phone and communicate with the agent. Ask them what they want, how many offers they have. Just give them what they want. And on the terms, I put $1,000 over your highest and best offer. And so I'm not going to offer extra $10,000, $15,000. I'm just going to, that way I can save my clients some money on terms. But I do say $1,000 above your highest offer. And I list it on the terms. And I highlighted when I'm submitting these offers that what we're asking for. Because when they have 10 deals in front of them, they're not going to look at it. So I pick up the phone, I call them, I text them, and I highlight in red and tell them, like, hey, we're not only going to give you the best offer, we're also going to give you $1,000. Yeah.
Nice.
I love that. Chris, what other tips do you got?
I mean, just to chime in, it's just about taking care of the client from the very beginning. You have to be aggressive from when you're looking for the listings for your client. You know exactly what they want, so you can jump on the ball when it hits the market. When you're taking them to the open houses, getting in front of the agent, asking them, what does your seller want? What do they need? Most people have lived in their home, and they, it's very important to them. They built memories there, so you want to find out what really drives them and then provide that when you submit the offer, so the sellers, they have that attachment with their clients from when they met, and just being aggressive and having the best foot forward for your client and just taking it from there.
I see a lot of agents right now doing what we used to refer to in the REO days as the spray and pray technique. And instead of doing what you guys are talking about and actually calling the agent on the other end of the transaction, having a conversation with them, building a little bit of rapport, telling them the story of who your buyers are, and finding out what's important to them. A lot of people out there just spraying offers all over the place. So they'll have 5, 10 offers out there at any one time for their buyers, and then they just pray that one of those offers is going to get accepted. They're not spending time making the calls up front, asking the right questions. They're not following up after they submit the offers. They're just making mistakes all over the place. I mean, if you're listening to the show right now and you're working with an agent who's using that spray and pray technique, it might be time for a change of pace. We'd love to connect with you. You can always call or text us, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. We can get you connected with Chris and Sonia so they can put you in a position. Again, we don't want you to miss the boat, because if you decide to wait right now and you want to wait until the summer, or maybe a lot of people think, the market slows down, in the fall and the winter time, the prices are going to be a heck of a lot higher by the time that fall and winter time hits. And we want to make sure, as a listener here of Whissel Wednesdays, we want to make sure you're at the forefront of that and you get to benefit from those rising prices as opposed to suffer the consequences of waiting. I mean, that's a big thing. And Jason, talk a little bit about where things are at with the rates, because I know that factors into things as well.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned you're on the market. You know it's going up. It's going to be reported in a few months. You don't want to miss the boat. You want to get in right away. Prices are going to rise. Rates are low. The Fed came out. They're keeping rates low. That really has, the stock market has actually bounced up. The rates have actually gone down. So it's a great, great time to buy. So you want to sit down with the lending and real estate team and figure out what are my options. And a lot of people are surprised when they meet with us. You mean I can buy now? I don't have to pay the closing cost. You as the lender will, or maybe we can ask the seller depending on the program. I can get away with 5% down up to $600, $1,000. I can do 10%, even higher. I mean, I was just looking at my guidelines. Listen to this, Kyle. I even shared this with you. But literally 90%, no MI, up to $1.5 million. Okay? So
let me break that down for you. What he's saying is you only have to put 10% down. Traditionally, when you put less than 20% down, you have to pay mortgage insurance, which is an added cost to you of no benefit to you. So you've got a program where somebody can now get in with less than 20% down at only 10, and they don't have to pay that mortgage insurance, which can be, when we first bought our house, we were talking $800 a month in mortgage insurance. It can save you a ton of money.
And that's up over $1.5 million sales price because it's $1.5 million loan amount. So there's options out there, and I think that's what the average consumer doesn't realize. They keep thinking, well, I want to buy a house, but they haven't sat down with that team to figure it out of professionals, true real estate and lending professionals. Do I have an option? Can I get in? And there's options out there. We see it all the time, and so many people are amazed, and they go, I should have bought a year ago because I could have bought that same house for 30 to 50 grand less. And you're going to be saying that again if you wait. So grab that number again, 619-663-7355. That goes directly to Kyle. Reach out to Kyle and his team. They're there to help you, walk you through. And I'm just one of the lending partners. They work with a lot of different lenders. I just happen to do a lot of them, but not all of them. Right, Kyle? I wish I could, but I can't do all the deals because we're just one team, and everybody has unique stuff out there, and we respect that.
I love it. That's really good advice. What do you see happening with rates over the course of the year? Because we know prices are going to be going up. Are rates projected to go up at all?
Rates are projected to go up. They're low right now. They're still in the threes on a 30-year fixed money, but they are projected to go up. But I think what a lot of people are starting to fear is inflation. And we talked about that earlier with the minimum wage. As minimum wage increases, inflation will increase, which typically means historically over the last 100 years, as inflation goes up, interest rates, mortgage rates go up. So it's already law, unless some new governor of California gets in and changes this thing, we're going to see rates, I think, go up here, definitely here in the United States. So don't wait. You wait another year or two, you're probably never going to be able to buy a house, possibly for many of us. So, or you're going to be kicking yourself when you finally do. So that's why I'm saying reach out to you at 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. Again, that goes directly to Kyle Whissel, the host of Whissel Wednesday.
Yeah, the other piece of advice, and this isn't just for those looking to buy, the real big opportunity right now is those looking to move up. So we talk, or move down. We've got the client in Sky Ranch right now. They've got a 5,000 square foot house right now, and they're empty nesters. It's just the two of them. And it's kind of ridiculous to have a 5,000 square foot house when you've only got two people. I mean, they have a living room in their bedroom.
Wow.
Their bedroom is so big, it has a retreat, a living room, and a bedroom in their bedroom. It is insane. And they just don't need all that space anymore. So they're in a situation where moving down to a smaller home is what they're looking to do. And the opportunity is phenomenal right now because values have gone up. They've got an opportunity to sell, cash in on all that equity. And when it's your primary residence, you can sell that. And as long as you've lived in it 2 of the last 5 years as your primary residence, that's tax-free profit on the sale. Then they can go and buy this smaller home that's going to be their forever single-story home. They can lock in at crazy low rates. Again, rates are under 4s typically right now. Lock in at an amazing rate, fix it for 30 years, never have to worry about that rate going up. And prices are going to be going up, over the next 6 months. So now you get in before that happens. Like, the opportunity is just phenomenal on that right now.
It's a great time, Kyle. I mean, it's a great time. We'll be kicking ourselves
for not buying more.
Well, for not either buying more or telling more people, right? Again, as a person of faith, eventually this world, I think, will end, and we're going to be upset we didn't tell our friends more about what we knew. So, and on the real estate and business side, it's a great, great time to buy. Sit down with a professional team like the Whissel team. I really think they're the best out there. But they're not the only ones, just like I'm not the only lender in town. But don't wait. Don't make that mistake. Get out there and see if you can buy and see if you should move up, like you talked about, or even move down. It's a great time.
Definitely. And the big thing is work with a realtor and a lender that work as a team, because that goes a long way. When we're in this competitive offer situation, and there are, 5, 10 offers on it, when, I can call the listing agent, build a relationship, and ask the right questions. Then you as the lender can also chime in and help out and talk to the listing agent, ask the right questions. And now you've got not just your agent who's representing you fighting for you, but you've got a lender who's fighting for you as well. That can really go a long ways with the seller and with the listing agent, because they see that they've got, a well-oiled team working together to help make the deal happen for you as a buyer. So again, reach out to us, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. We'll get you connected with Chris, Sonia, Jason, make that deal happen for you. Thank you so much for listening to Whissel Wednesdays. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Let me know, girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it.